maybe you have a snack in your pocket and the dog smells it from the other, and it's a strange dog or your dog? If it's a strange dog, and I mean if it were me, if it was a strange dog and it was coming up to me and I felt very uncomfortable and I had dog food or a human snack in my pocket, that's probably what the dog's looking for, and that's exactly the right thing to do. Take it out, toss it, the dog's going to go get the snack, and the dog's probably not interested in you, it's interested in the snack.
And it thinks you are delicious.
And it might think you're delicious. Yes.
I had something to tell you for what happens if a strange dog comes. If a strange dog comes and it looks suspicious, you should rather like call your mom or dad, and they'll come and see if they know it or not.
Right.
And then they'll tell you to stay there until it goes away.
Right, absolutely. So, you know, get your parents or get another adult right away. And then sometimes, and we talked about this at the beginning, sometimes if you keep seeing that strange dog in your neighborhood, that might mean that that dog is lost, right? It's lost from its family, it can't find its owner, and it might need a little help. And that's not for you to do, that's for you to say to an adult, you know, there's a strange dog and it's around here and it keeps coming around, and then they can decide what's the best way to try to help that dog, whether it is seeing that the dog clearly has a collar on and trying to help find its owner, or you might need to call animal control and they'll come bring him to the shelter. And at the shelter, that's what we do, is once we get those dogs in, we try to find their owners. And who remembers, once a dog comes to the shelter, Max, once a dog gets to the shelter, how do we find its owner? What could we do?
You have to scan us, and if we have a chip and you scan over it.
Yep.
And I was in a situation like that. This dog was walking down the street.
Yep.
And it was just on the sidewalk, and it had no collar, and it was just walking with nobody with it.
Yep.
And it wouldn't turn around, and then it started running away. Like when I skateboarded by it.
Yep, so it went away. So usually they're not going to mess with you, or you're not going to mess with them. But that's, thank you for answering that question correctly about what we do at the shelter to try to help them find their homes. And I'll take one more question from Sophia. So that was really nice. So you helped that dog. So, and imagine how happy that dog felt being reunited with its family. And remember, when we're talking about feelings, and one of the things when you consider your friend's feelings or anybody's feelings is you always want to try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and imagine how you might feel if you were in that same situation. So sometimes when dogs are out there and they get lost, their feelings or how they're feeling is that they're sad, they're scared, they're uncertain of what's going to happen to them, and they're really nervous. So sometimes when they kind of aren't looking so friendly, it's because if you were in that same situation too, lost from your home, lost from your family, you would probably not be feeling so great either. I think our time is just about up, and we'll have a quick pet since we know Miss Lexi and Miss Amy, and I'll ask Mrs. Brown to provide you up. And then next week we'll talk a little bit more about training our dogs when we come back.